Oh my God, I'm not being funny, but if you don't like me, yeah, why are you even looking at your telly? Why are you even looking down your thing? I'm not joking, yeah. My cousin, yeah, he's like the manager of Lidl, and I could get you banned for you, mate. Everyone be banned from Lidl, and you won't even go in there. Don't look at me, please look at me. Don't look at me, look at me, don't look at me. Do you like my hair extensions, though? This is Big Brother's Big Mouth! Lovers of Big Brother, this is the Big Mouth, and I'm not being funny, but I'm like Russell Kane and that. I'm joined tonight by guests more kicking than Charlie after 10 Sambucas. We've got what do you get if you cross a double first from Cambridge with a Big Brother addiction? That's right, a European social democrat of a scribe who loves hearing the word vag shouted on telly. It's Big Brother on the Couch regular Johan Hari. My house is clean, but my mind is filthy with love. For Aggie McKenzie, he's been a dirty boy. Even the audience is extra special tonight. The front row share DNA, and not in a Crime Watch way. We've got twins, the audience, ladies and gentlemen. These gobby gods and goddesses will be chipping in shortly. But first, war is well and truly in the camp. Is it surprising that after all that sleep deprivation, people started abusing Charlie?
Then the other day, because she had to put a pair of my shoes, I didn't want her to wear my orange ones because she makes them wide. So I said, oh, you can wear my Dolce & Gabbana ones. Bitch put them on and broke them. Broke the fucking shoes. She knows she done it. She's making out, no, because when I put them back there, they weren't broke. She knows she broke them. Little bitch.
I love Charlie. I'm sorry, I love it. I love the way she has really violent verbals followed by, I'm actually a night person. I don't think I'm the one causing trouble in here. That's like me going up to my fiancée saying, I'm sorry, babe. It's like I love you too much. It just lashes out. I get confused. All my passion comes out. I can't help it. And Brian, just when we thought I'd done a wee-wee, couldn't get any better, the horn-voiced wonder learns the truth about feculence and girlies plop, plop.
I hate to be the one to have to tell you this. I'm telling you this as a friend. Like, you know, like Santa isn't real. Women do poo and they have dumps, like proper big smelly dumps.
What I love about that clip is his face when Nikki says, sorry to break it to you, Brian, but it's like Santa Claus. Girls do big poos. There's just this flicker on his face that gives away. He didn't know about Santa. I can handle Amanda. I'm not having fairy poo, yeah? But I ain't having that about Father Christmas. That's well out of order. We love you, Brian. And remember, it's not just these lickable lovelies who we want to hear opine their tings. What are your views on Charlie Geddon versus Zach? Has anyone seen my balsamic vinegar? And Billy, I want to touch myself. Feed our info slots with infinite fourpenneths. Phone, text or email your eyepieces and messages via the website. Now, breaking news, guys. It seems, wait for this, Jonathan has asked to leave the house. He's asked to leave.
I've asked to go. Because I'm very happy.
What?
Yeah, because I'm very happy.
I don't make you say, oh, look, Shabnam wanted to go when she was happy rather than not.
I'm not angry. I'm very, very happy. And I would talk to Brian, and we were talking about life in general, and I suddenly thought to myself, do you know what? When it gets to the end of this, even if I got right to the end of it, I'd wake up the next morning and have to do it again. I'd have to keep doing this for the rest of my life. Every morning I have to keep getting up to prove something. So I thought, well, what the hell can it be that I'm trying to prove? Well, the only thing it can be is I don't think very much of myself. And the answer I'm looking for is for someone to tell me, you're right, you're no good. Because I keep getting the answer is, actually, you're very good.
Oh. Is that good or bad? Johan, is that good if Jonathan goes? Surely he's a leadership figure. We need him, don't we?
I'm just really confused by that. It's like Nietzsche had a thing called the doctrine of eternal recurrence, which is you have to live your life over and over again. It's like he's suddenly... It's very confusing.
I know that's what you was thinking.
Exactly. You exhume Freud.
It's like, leave it out. It's John Paul Sartre, you moron.
Everything that comes out of his mouth is really sarcastic, but really, really funny. I just love it when he puts Charlie down with something...
When her boots got wet, when Shawnee made her boots all wet, she's like, "I'm £70 it costs. I'm £70.
He does serve.
He came and asked her, and how much was it? I'm £70, and it just went straight.
Aggie, he does serve a kind of disciplinary role, doesn't he? Well, I mean, is he essentially alpha male?
That get me. I mean, yes, I think it's be quite interesting. I think he's done something good there, but it's shocked everyone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
On a
I think
leave.
that he thought he was going to go in there and get some if he told everyone he was a millionaire. And he's just thinking, well, on to the next.
Will we miss him? Will we miss Jonathan, audience? Yes or no? All the yeses? All the no's? Oh. Well, today, The Billy and Charlie situation has got angrier than the acne on my back.
I think dear Charlie is running out of people to pick up a fight with.
He's changed a little bit, I think, in the last 2 days. I'm not being horrible or anything.
Billy's a little wimp, look at him.
I don't think he's even that nice. He's got disgusting teeth. He's quite a troublemaker. And he's got just grotty brown toenails.
I can't live with her anymore.
I can't stand that little shit.
I did put her up. And if I'm here next week, I'll do it again and again and again and again and again.
Tell the truth, Billy.
Shut up, Charlie.
You shut up, you fucking give.
Don't fucking talk to me like that.
Oh, get to bed.
Charlie, you're a dick.
Don't call me no names, fuckface.
Stupid bitch.
Shut up.
That you get on my nerves. Fuck off, Charlie.
Don't shout at me either! You tosser. You tosser.
We don't want to be living with this at the end of the day. So pull your finger out of here, yeah.
We have called this discussion Enlightenment Critiques of Charlie's Postmodernist Hegemony. Or, could Billy's attacking Charlie save his arse and that?
No.
Audience, could this save Billy when he attacks Charlie? What do you think? Yes. Why not?
I think that was just 2 kids having handbags at dawn, really. I don't think
Sexual frustration.
Yeah.
Sexual frustration.
Hang on, let's talk. Want to speak to one of my twins. Excuse me. What was this about sexual frustration?
Oh, definitely sexual frustration. He hasn't had it for a while when he was a bit of a boy, isn't he? So he hasn't got the twins either.
It's funny you should say that, because did you notice halfway through an argument there was a glimmer where they smiled at each other and I thought they were going to, I hate you.
Don't shout, don't shout.
Sorry, Johan.
It's the other way round. He's going to save Charlie taking on Billy. Yeah. Billy is so boring. When they did the sleeping task, I wonder how are we going to tell whether he's asleep or awake? He's so dull. I think it's going to save Charlie. Charlie... I think Charlie is actually showing that for all her kind of yappy annoyingness, she's basically not a nasty person. You think about nasty... There have been nasty housemates, but you compare to people like Grace, she's a saint compared to her.
She's also very disturbed as well, isn't she? She's got a lot
is she
of
a bully,
anger
Aggie?
issues.
Is he standing up to a bully?
She's a street fighter, certainly, and I think it's only a matter of time before she clocks someone. It really is.
It's only a matter of time before she has a stroke, I think. Don't you?
Imagine that. I really hate you, Billy. No, but I think there's something admirable in Billy standing up to this person that's been shouting everyone down. Are we all Charlie fans? Who's a Charlie fan? Give me a cheer. Hey! Oh, right. Let's speak to this dude over here. What do you think? Is this a good thing that Charlie's been shouted down, or a bad thing?
No, I think it's a good thing because she's a strong person, and Billy, as the gentleman on the stage said, you know, he was a bit timid at first, but now she's also helped to bring him out of himself as well.
It's
so
true.
That's a good
She's
thing
forcing his personality out like an ego splinter. Is it nice to see 2 people finally telling the truth to each other?
Yes, it is, and it's about time someone stood up to Charlie, because she's a bit of, to me, she's a bit of a bully. It's my opinion.
Yeah.
A bit of a bully.
Do you concur?
I kind of agree with her point. It's all about attention, though, for Charlie, isn't it?
Hang on a second.
Who is she bullied?
How tragic is it that we're in a house this year where the only way people can get any sort of status is to attack the people who aren't popular? Isn't that bad?
It's all a front. She's just doing it for the media so that people can see that this girl she's like some vicious attacking animal. I think really on the inside she's just a big bit
that anger is real.
She's not faking it.
Is that anger not real? That anger's real. That's feral. When her face goes off, she's feeling that. I'm sorry.
No.
You don't think it's real? You're like, no, I don't believe it is. Move on. Do you not think the anger's real?
No, I think it's real, but I do think she is showing off a bit and getting the attention for herself. I think she needs to stay in the house, but I don't think she should win at all.
She said it today. I've got more attention than a lot he's put together.
She
has got more attention than anybody else, hasn't she?
But is that working against? Is that working? I mean, against us, we're seeing someone craving attention and getting it. Is that good for you guys? Is that... It's good entertainment to see an ego sponge, is it?
She's totally set herself a status, and now she's sticking to that. You could tell when Brian come in, she's standing there playing that thing like, yeah. And when he went up, she was like giggling. She was just nervous. She knew that he was right, that she was just playing up for the cameras.
Good point. Aggie, was it good to see Brian peacemaking? He came in and just did that horn blast.
He was very funny. Brian is hilarious.
We love Brian!
The slops was the best thing ever. I completely sympathise. I hate porridge, rice pudding, the lot. I'm with him on that.
But hang on a second. I'm interested in his role in this dispute, because he's been quite boyish, hasn't he? Quite cute, and all of a sudden he kicked off, and he was like, "Shut up!" And they did shut up, didn't they? Sorry, sir.
He wasn't serious enough. I mean, I laughed. I thought he wasn't
man enough to really... Were we listening? We
like
just
a clown
ignored him.
punching
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
isn't it? You got that. Funny, though. I'm sorry, darling.
He shut them up, though. As soon as he started speaking, they were like that.
I like that. And he knows all about shitting up. He needs some bog roll. Right, listen, I'm not the only irritating, egocentric loudmouth with an opinion. It's time for the mouthpieces.
Has Billy got to play with his hair every 3 seconds and looking in the mirror constantly? It's really beginning to irritate me. And his hair doesn't really look any better.
I was disgusted that Charlie and Billy are brought in for nominations and punished, and Charlie gets away with not being up for nomination this week. I'm disgusted.
Oh my god, am I the only one who sees it? Ziggy is absolutely disgusting. The way he comes on to Chanel is actually, like sick-inducing. It makes me have acid reflux. He has lips that are like beaks. It looks like he's a pigeon pecking on Chanel's cheek. It's absolutely disgusting. I kiss you for 1,000 years, Chanel. Gross. He looks like an old man. Like you put in some kind of, retired pensioner in there.
I don't know why producers think seeing housemates miserable without food makes great entertainment, because it doesn't. They won that food fair and square last week in the swimming task. It's got nothing to do with this week's task, and they shouldn't have taken it away. And I bet you haven't got the balls to broadcast any of my messages, because they're too much home truths for you, aren't they? Bye-bye.
What? I'm sorry. Does anyone agree that it's not entertaining to feed them slop? I'm sorry, it's bloody funny. Remember, if you want to be on the mouthpiece or get your genetically varied faces and your ranty opinions on the eyepiece, send your video messages, especially those about who you think is going to be evicted, via our website at channel4.com/BBBM. We're going for a break now, but don't go away, or tomorrow I'll make sure everyone in the audience is a drama student. I am what I am! Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with us, we have the U-Bends, Aggie McKenzie, and epistemology's own Johan Hari. And of course, our lovely audience with a freaky amount of twins in. On to the twin thing in just a mo. But with Johan on the show, I just couldn't resist a bit of a highbrow academic debate about tits.
This house believes that breast size is proportional to status in the Big Brother house.
The issue is the way that breast size really correlates to exactly how much power and status that an individual has in the house. The proposition must be right on this motion. Thank you.
I'd like to call upon Leo to open the case for the opposition.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, breasts. They're everywhere, aren't they? Chanel, small breast. Yet, she is chased by at least 2 men. So well done her.
Large breasts.
Charlie has large breasts. Men like breasts.
Honkers.
Men have power.
Hooters.
Therefore, women with breasts.
Knockers.
Are close to the men with the power. A large breast. Because we all like a little bit of breast action. Logic, logic, logic. Men like breasts. If you have big breasts, you don't have power. Live with it.
All those in favour of the motion say aye. Aye. And all those against say no. No! I therefore deem that quite clearly the noes have it. Thank you very much.
I love that. That was so posh, I expected one of them to go, "Do you know what I like? A nice pair of fat breasts on a freshly hunted pheasant." What do you think?
Can I just make it clear that
Yes.
I hate these people? These people I hated at university most in all the world.
Is there anything in it, though, Johan?
Should we just nuke them all?
Well, I'm glad you're talking about twins, because it's a little known fact that me and Aggie are, in fact, twins. So it's quite, got a whole twin-based...
But do you think there's anything in breast size to power?
I think you've got straight men in the audience who are better qualified to judge it than me, but to be honest.
OK, like, we're all talking about the twin thing. It's probably not escaped your notice that in my front row is a full-on Children of Corn. Hello, twins.
At the lowest point, you look at them and it's like sunshine in the house.
Bring me sunshine in your smile.
So good. We love it.
Bring me laughter all the while.
Manto, what have you got to say? We should play. I like this game. pointless, isn't it?
Should be more happiness.
They're very sweet, lovely, and nice girls.
Funny little things, aren't they?
Behind the facade, they're two very, very intelligent girls.
I don't think they are as innocent as people believe.
I think they're after fame and fortune.
I think they're the slickest marketing machine in here. I'd like to be the manager, please.
What's the point of having two of them in here when they're both the same?
Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love.
Night.
Good night.
OK! We have called this topic the pink formation strategy. Ooh. What's it like watching twins in the house? They didn't know who to answer then. He's 1 second older than me. Is it embarrassing? Are they giving twins a bad name?
Them two are, yeah. Yeah, oh, definitely.
Hold
was a fun twin.
Hold on, two at a time. Are they giving twins a bad name?
Not really. I think it's tiring watching them sometimes because the energy, they're not like that 24/7. And us as twins, we're not like that 24/7, are we? No?
Never been like that.
Are they overplaying this whole identical, we're not single...
But I think it's real. I think they are overplaying it, but I think that's what they are like. I think they've learned throughout life, you behave like this, you get attention and you get what you want. Girls do that anyway, but two blonde girls... It's true.
Hang on.
Act stupid and you get what you want.
Are we getting overwhelmed by the twins thing? Is it just the fact they're two quite harmless blonde girls and that's what's protecting them? Johan?
Well, what I find weird is the way they just kind of seal themselves off and thing. I have this picture of them in, the middle of Baghdad now, just sitting there flicking each other's hair and, slapping each other. It's so weird, in the middle of Hiroshima in 1945. Just go, oh, is there fallout? I didn't notice. It's very strange.
I think they're really sweet. I think they're lovely. They're harmless. I think they're completely natural.
Right.
And when all the rowing's going on around them,
But it can't be natural because they've rehearsed all of this. Their whole act is rehearsed. No, when they came in, I hated them. But now I've kind of really warmed to them, and they're really. Songs they do. We don't do songs.
Hang on a second. Hang on 1 sec. They have never been nominated. You're forgetting that. Is that...
They won't be. What would be interesting if one of them got nominated and the other one didn't? Would the other one leave the house if the other one got kicked out?
How would that feel, girly twins? If one of you two were in the house, what about if you got separated in the house? If you were in the house and one got evicted, what would happen?
Don't we? We can't not speak to each other every single day. Don't do we?
Would you like... But I love that, and I...
And we like Deadlight, and we like Pink.
I inhale you both.
Do you live together?
But...
No.
All right. Would you like to go out? No, what I wanted to ask is...
We could not be together, could we?
Is there a sick part of your sense of humour that would like to see them separated to see how they would cope? Oh, the twins would like that. What about the rest of the audience? Sew them together?
They should never be separated. They're a comic duo. They're a comic genius.
I think I spotted an electronic tag.
You wouldn't separate Morecambe and Wise?
Well, is it a very clever survival tactic?
I mean, Charlie was right. They're weird little things, aren't they? They are weird. They're strange. I don't know if they've got a game plan or...
Is it an involuntary game? No, but it's an accidental game plan.
No, they're just genuine nice girls. They're not acting. That's just them.
You see them as one.
One at a time, dude. Sorry.
You see them as one, so they're not individual. Like, we're individual very much, so we do different jobs. But they're together. They're just together.
If one of them got evicted, you'd see their real personality come out.
Right. Johan, hold on. You might have... Hold on. Sorry, Don. Johan, hold on a second before you start. I've got a little theory, right? I think that by their bonding together, it's almost like they're inoculating themselves against being nominated by other people. The goodwill of them being together. And Ziggy and Chanel are operating a similar machine. What do you think?
I don't agree with... Hold on. I don't agree with you guys. You think they've got a game plan. You may as well ask if a cabbage has a game plan or something. They don't have... No, I don't mean that in a nasty way, but they're not calculating in that way. But what I do think is, if they were not so sweet and nice, people would be more angry about the kind of structural advantage you get if you're a twin in the house. Because you've got an automatic, intimate relationship that completely reassures and soothes you the whole time you're there. No other housemate has that.
He's broken them down. Aggie?
I think they're genuinely nice girls. I don't think you can keep up an act all the time. You forget the cameras are there. You cannot keep that act
What
up.
would happen psychologically if they were separated? What I've noticed is, you touched on this already, Johan, that when something's really kicking off, they tune out of the chaos situation by tuning into each other.
They're not used to that.
Let's see this clip. I think that
level
backs
of
that up.
argument, are they?
But it's easy for them.
You sad kids.
Everyone put me up, did they?
Now
watch this. It's kicking off. Watch this. It kicks off. That's a pretty violent situation. Let's see what the twins are doing. This is one of the scariest rows we've had. There they are, grooming the hair. That just wouldn't happen in real life, would it? Actually, once I saw someone getting stabbed, I did use a bit of cover stick. Right. I want to know, are they using each other for... What would happen if we pulled them apart?
I think they probably come from quite a quiet household, actually.
And remember, we are all of us here need somebody, which is why, you you have a couple or whatever, and we all need people.
But is it hang on a second, is the happy-go-lucky attitude starting to grate with anyone? Who's it starting to grate with? Is anyone not getting a bit sick on the saccharine sweetness? What do you think, madam?
They just irritate me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have an opinion at all, do you? Sleep. Who's our favourite twin? We don't know. A big thank you for all people tonight. We've had Mrs. Muscles Aggie. We've had Johan Hari. Our lovely audience. Don't forget to join Dermot on Little Brother tomorrow at 7:30. You can join me on E4. I'm Russell Kane tomorrow on Big Brother's Big Mouth. Hey, who's our favourite twin? Votes for Sam.
I don't know the difference.
We're not going to sort this one out. It's twins. We love both of them. We've got to separate them. I don't know who I'm going to choose. Maybe they'll both at the same time.
Billy, Carol and Tracy face eviction from the Big Brother house. Who goes? You decide. To evict Billy, call 09011 21 22 15. To evict Carol, call 09011 21 22 02. To evict Tracy, call 09011 21 22 11. At least 10 pence from each call will be donated to charity, details of which can be found at channel4.com/bigbrother.